Well, let's talk now about the situation here with the Croatian member of the European Parliament, Tonino Picula, who joins me. Thank you very much indeed for being with us. What do you make of these huge numbers that are coming into Croatia, your country, and do you think your country can cope?
Yeah, of course, it's a tough question because more than 30,000 refugees entered Croatia so far, but of course no one knows what next days will bring. And I think that the numbers may only rise, and officials said that we can handle it with a couple of thousand refugees and take care of them. But in this moment, many of them are stepping into Croatia from the Serbian border. So for now, it's not clear what the Croatian government can and will do in the next days.
What would you like the European Union to do about this? Because, I mean, this is a crisis and this flow of people could just keep coming for weeks or months to come, couldn't it?
Yeah, of course, but I think it's a pretty sad moment of the European Union. In this moment, of course, we need to admit that the humanitarian and security reasons combine the rule behavior of politicians and public opinion. But beside the common market and the common currency, in this moment we can assess as a common just a few mechanisms in the European Union. And regarding the refugee crisis, of course, we are lacking coherent policy from the Brussels. And unfortunately, 10 days ago, summit of European ministers of interior didn't bring any results. And I'm not an optimist when we talk about today meetings of the ministers of interior.
And the people where we are at Opatovic, they're heading up through Hungary. Now, Hungary's policy has been to build a fence with its border with Croatia, its border with Serbia, and take quite a hard line on the migrants, but at the same time it does seem to be letting them travel through Hungary and up to Austria. What do you make of that?
Hungarian policy, of course, is a pretty tough one, not only to refugees, but it becomes more and more tough to its neighbors, not only to Serbia, but Romania and, of course, Croatia. It's not a good politics. I would like to say that in the current European Union we are facing two types of the solidarity. One type of solidarity is asking from the Baltic republics and the eastern part of European Union when they seek the rest of European Union to be tougher to aggressive Moscow politics, and of course they want more sanctions against Mr. Putin politics. On the other hand, when we talk about how to handle this influx of desperate people, refugees coming from Syria, they put a blind eye and they don't want to share solidarity with the rest of European Union. Unfortunately, our neighbor Hungarian is in a way a run racer. It's a front run of such a politics, and I don't think it's a good politics, and I don't think that European Union, following Mr. Orban's role, has a future.
And what about the policy of Greece? I think the Croatian government has been saying this whole migrant flow stems from Greece, and if Greece could shut the door, stop them coming, then Europe wouldn't be facing such a problem. What do you make of that?
Yeah, Greece is a source of the problems, because if we talk about seizing Schengen regulations, we need to put a finger on Greece, because of almost all refugees is passing through the Greece to the rest of the European Union, and Greece is a country, a part of the Schengen. So new approach Mr. Juncker is proposing, desperately I would like to say, must be holistic and integrative. Beside Greece, which is European Union and Schengen country, I think that European Union must target with the means and the money all Syrian neighbors, Turkey, Lebanon, Jordan, because the figures are pretty cruel. In this moment, in overall total European Union population, refugees mean only 0.11% of overall population, and the tiny Lebanon hosted 25%.
Okay, Tonino Picula, Croatian MEP, thank you very much indeed. From Opatovic on the Croatian border, back to you in London.